So today I'm so excited to do a full comprehensive skin treatment and makeup application on you. Can you tell me a little bit about your skin? Any specific concerns you have?
I do have some sunspots.
Sure.
And some oily patches.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think I'm okay.
Yes, your skin looks very healthy. I don't see any problems just visually. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to be doing some palpations just to see the texture on my hands to know if you have oily skin or not. Then I'll be applying a whole bunch of treatments beforehand and doing makeup. So just close your eyes and relax. Okay. Just taking a look at your pores. So I do see oily patches right here on the forehead. There is some moisture here. So you have what we would call combination skin. You have areas of dryness, areas of oiliness. So that informs me of the type of moisturizer and serum that's best going to work with your skin. Now, is there a specific look you would like today? Would you like something more natural, more dramatic?
I think I would like to go for something natural.
Yes, I want to highlight the natural contours of your face, really bring out those eyes, but we're going to keep it to a fresh day look. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is use a serum toner. This preps your skin for the serum application, and it serves to just even out any discoloration of the face and also brighten the skin tone and allows the serum to really reap its benefits when we apply that. Since you mentioned some sunspots to me, I'm going to apply a damage reversal serum, and it targets visible signs of skin damage, and it really evens out any discoloration that you have. It should feel very cool. If you're using more than 3 products before you put on your makeup, it's really important to keep the application light so you don't have that heavy greasiness that could mess with the makeup's consistency. So that's what we're doing here. Since we're doing a toner, serum, and lotion, we're going to apply all 3 very lightly. Okay. And while this dries, I'm going to go ahead and apply these cooling globes to the face. They are spa quality. And what they do is reduce inflammation any puffiness, draining the fluids in our face that tend to build up as we sleep. So if you're going to use these, the best way to use them is to keep them in the freezer overnight, and just in the morning, go ahead and roll them onto the skin. You can do this before serum or after serum. I tend to like doing it after to help kind of rub in the moisture to the face. Right now I'm going over the points of the face that are very stressed of the day. We tend to crease our forehead, put a lot of energy in our forehead and outside the eyes, so it just smooths it all out. Okay, very good. So for your lotion today, I'm going to be using a vitamin C glow serum. And vitamin C is kind of an essential for morning application if you want to really brighten the skin tone and also tighten the areas that tend to kind of loosen throughout the day. Helps your skin feel more awake. It should feel cool, but also a little bit tingly. Okay. And I'm going to use this face stick to smoothen the lotion, and it scrapes off any excess lotion that I maybe just applied that we didn't quite need. So your face is moist and ready for your primer, but not overly greasy. Just going to switch gloves before I apply the primer. And so this primer is a matte primer. It has a smoothing and blurring quality that really allows the makeup just to slide onto your face and blend instantly, which is especially important if you're in a hurry, but also if you just want a perfect kind of photo-touched look. And since we'll be blending the foundation into the neck, it's always good to continue your primer application, at least to the midsection of the neck. This looks very beautiful. Your skin already looks super refreshed. And just taking the steps to do these massages and applying these lotions in the morning can really help your face just feel awake. I'm going to start with a foundation that is perfect for your skin. It does have a light SPF as sort of a preventative measure against getting those sunspots. But sunspots are not something to panic over. I think we all get them. And it just means you had some fun in the sun. I kind of liken them to freckles. So, more than cosmetic, or for cosmetic reasons, but for health reasons is the reason why we want to put the SPF on. Okay. And thanks to our primer, this is really blending in seamlessly into the skin already. Within about 10 minutes, it will look very natural. Not even. Okay. Next I'll be using a full coverage concealer, and I like to use it under the eyes very, very lightly to brighten any dull spots. You don't have, well, I don't think you have any blemishes, so we won't be using this too much today. Just delicately patting onto the skin. I want to see if you have anything else to cover. I don't see anything. Your skin is not prone to breakouts, so that's very good. I see a tiny little blemish here on the forehead, so I'm gonna pat that just barely. Sometimes when we over conceal pimples, it does the opposite effect, so this is perfect. Okay. Next I'll be using a contouring stick, and it really highlights our natural shadows and the contrast that our facial features kind of create on their own. I'll be doing it very lightly because this is a day look, but at night, if you want a dramatic look, it is something that you would want to apply on heavier. Okay, I'm just going to be blending that in. lightly. I'm gonna go to the other side to work on this. This is looking very beautiful. Okay, so before I apply the blush, we're gonna start to focus on your eyes. We're gonna skip on the wild glittery options we have here, and keep it the more neutral palette today. We're applying a highlighter right underneath the brows to accentuate the brow arch. Dotting a little bit in the center corner of the eye. And slightly working to contrast the contouring. Okay, let's see, a little spot we could have blended in more, so I'm going to work on that. Okay, I'm going to try very lightly with this shadow. I'm going to be giving you a shade called Nudist right underneath that white area I just applied. Go ahead and look at me. I love that on you for a day look. It's perfect. I thought it might be a little too light, but it actually is going on beautifully. Okay. So I have a couple of very angled brushes, and they can serve two purposes. They can help color the eyebrows and fit the natural formation of the eyebrow, and also go right under the bottom lid if you want a more soft option to an eyeliner. So I'm going to be just dotting the brush very lightly with the darker color, and ever so lightly, if you could close your eyes, just filling in the brows. So the trick to a good day brow is to not try to shape it, but to just fill in the parts that are uneven. So at night you want to definitely create a large shape and fill it in, but I'm just doing a little bit of fill-in work here. Okay, if you could tilt your head just a little bit this way. All right. So this is barely noticeable, but it just gives your face a more awake look. It just looks very good. And I'm going to ever so lightly dot underneath the eye. So if you could look up and just turn your head a little bit towards me. There you go. We're going to do a barely there under eye look. At nighttime, if you want to do a smoky eye, you can go crazy with this, using darker shades, but that's not quite what we're aiming for today. Okay, doing the other side. Okay, go ahead and look at me. good. And I actually think today, in lieu of eyeliner on the top lid, we're just going to continue using this soft brush because it just looks so good. And we want to create consistency. This is a look that's going to look like you're not wearing eyeliner at all, but still makeup. So. Okay. Continue to keep your eyes closed. Okay, that looks good. Open your eyes for me. I'm really liking this. Go ahead and close, and I'm gonna fill in some parts that I sort of missed. Okay, and just to make sure that this is blended, I'm just gonna brush it in, blend it into the eye. Perfect. All right, that's looking excellent. So Mad P, I have worked with makeup artists in the past to give me the option of curling my own eyelashes, or if you'd like me to curl them, I can. It's a very intimate kind of metal, close to the eye kind of process. So if you would like to curl your own, that's fine.
No, that's okay. You can do it.
Okay, all right, great. So go ahead and give me a sleepy look, kind of like lowering your lashes a little bit. Very good. And let me know if you feel any pinches of skin or any pain. Okay, just gonna get your, okay. Your eyelashes already have a beautiful natural curl. Oh, this is good. Go ahead and look at me. Very good. I'll be applying some mascara next, and this is probably going to be the most dramatic of all of the products I used today. It's black and it really accentuates the lashes. But since we went light on the eyeshadow and eyeliner, I think this is going to be a perfect balance. Alright, so go ahead and open your eyes just very slightly. Close them a little bit more, almost like you're about to fall asleep. Okay. Okay, so we had a little mistake here, and that's what makeup wipes are for. So I'm just going to be rubbing that. Okay. Alright, and so when this happens, you want to go ahead and erase the damage, obviously, but you want to wait for the makeup wipe to dry so you can kind of gently reapply what you wiped off that you wanted to stay. So in about 2 minutes, I'll be reapplying that highlighter right below the eyebrow, but it looks great. Let's go ahead and try the other one. Okay. Okay, go ahead and look at me. Very good. Just gonna match it here. Okay, that looks perfect. We're going to forego the mascara on the bottom lid, because if you're going for a day look and you pile on a lot of mascara down here, it can get a little gooey and smeary throughout the day. We're lucky because you already have very long lashes on your bottom lid, so it looks great. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the blush now. So what I'm going to do is just apply some right above the area that I used the contour in. And you just blend. I'm blending in a downward motion so I don't get the makeup in the eye area. I'm gonna walk over here to see. Make sure I got that on this side. It's okay. Okay. I'm gonna apply a shade called Pink Mocha to your lips. It has hyaluronic acid and it's a very neutral color that is almost the color of your lips right now. So I'm using hyaluronic acid based lip gloss because you do have a little bit of dryness on the lips. I see slight cracking. So this is just gonna give your lips that water drench that it craves and also a pop of color. Okay. Go ahead and smush together. I think that looks perfect. Okay, so next I'm going to just apply some light finishing powder and we'll just relax your hair and hopefully you'll like this look. This finishing powder, use a powder instead of a spray for oily skin. Now you have combination skin, so really either would work. I could very easily use a setting spray on you, but I'm going to, since you mentioned those oily patches, go ahead with the powder. And you just barely brush. You fill the brush with powder, you kind of tap it, and you just barely touch the skin with it. You see how that powder just flies up on the skin. So you're not really brushing it, you're just tapping it. That's why it's called loose powder. The powder just does its thing, and you're just dotting the areas. Okay, all right, I'm taking off my gloves here so I don't get makeup on your hair. We're gonna go ahead and let it down. I'm gonna brush it through and go ahead and face me. I'm kind of getting underneath the locks here to add volume. So especially in the morning when your hair is flat to your face, sometimes it's good just to stick your comb underneath a chunk of hair. And of course brushing it still, but adding that volume to the top. go ahead and look at me right now. Looks amazing. Your hair, I'm very lucky I don't have to do much to it. It looks beautiful today. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the look. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and look at the look I just created. Hopefully you like it.
I love the lips, and eyeshadow looks very good.
Yes.
Something that I don't really try, but I love it.
Great, I'm so glad. This was so much fun for me.
Thank you.
All right.